Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylee if you are new. I am going to be doing the What I Spend When I Travel New York edition. I went to New York the week before Christmas, so it's been almost a month since I went, but I was able to go back and find all of my expenses that I spent on the trip. We make this an annual thing, so we've been going every year. This was my third year going, and I always go with my husband's grandmother, his mom, and his sister, and I'll put a picture of all of us here. But we only went for 3 days. It's an annual thing, so we don't spend a lot of time. We just go each year around Christmas. And as a student teacher, I don't have a very large income. I did spend my money that I earned from doing my student job. I did spend that for this trip. I was able to go back and find everything that I spent while I was in New York, and I hope you like the video. Let's get started. All right, so I wanted to get the big cost out of the way first. So I did use, I think it was Travelocity, maybe Expedia, to book our trip. I don't know how these budget sites like this can get the trip so cheap, but they seriously do. Booking it on Travelocity, you get a flight hotel combo, and it is seriously so much cheaper than going to the airline site and booking like the hotel and the flight. But we stayed at the Park Central Hotel. We stay there every year when we go. It's such a nice hotel. It's in such a great location. We really enjoy it, and we flew United. So like I said, we did book it under a bundle option on Expedia, but our flight was $134.59, and we did pay myself and my husband's Nani. We shared a account because it's so much cheaper when you book with 2 people versus like if you book for 1 person under a bundle like that. It's almost cheaper just to add on a second person than to book separate. So we both decided that it was worth it to pay the extra $30 per flight to upgrade our seat. My next big expense was our hotel, and like I said, this was bundled, but when you broke down the cost of the hotel, it came out to be $260.84. We did have to pay an upgrade to get the room that had like the 2 double beds, but we were sharing a room. So day 1, the cab ride in was so expensive. It took us probably maybe an hour to get from Newark to our hotel, and the cab ride was so expensive, but luckily it was the 3 of us sharing a cab. Eli's sister is like a teenager, so Eli's mom paid for her, but we split the cab for 3 ways, and it was still $35 for my portion. So our cab was really expensive. You can do the math, but my portion of the cab was $35. Next, we walked, as soon as we got into our hotel, we walked down to this dumpling restaurant. I'm gonna be putting pictures of everything here just to like have a picture with the story, but we walked down to this dumpling restaurant and we had lunch. We all shared some plates and ordered 1 or 2 things, and then we all shared it. So I ended up just Venmoing Eli's mom some money for my portion, and it cost $15 for my lunch. After we left lunch, even though we just stuffed ourselves with food, me and Eli's mom still were like craving a coffee. So we popped into Starbucks here, and I just got a venti coffee, which cost me $7.13. Next, I went back to our hotel to see if the room was ready, and once it was ready, we just moved all of our stuff upstairs. Our hotel's really nice because they'll store our bags for us if the room's not ready. Our flight was like super early, so it wasn't ready yet, and at this point our room was ready. So we went upstairs for a little bit, and Eli's mom really wanted to go to this yarn shop, so we took a cab down to the yarn shop. It was like near Washington Square Arch, and I gave Eli's mom $10 for my portion of the cab. And then once we were there, we walked around Washington Square Park and saw Washington Square Park. We were gonna walk to the Friends building, but it was getting kind of dark, so we took another cab back up to our hotel, and I gave Eli's mom $10, like $10 total for my portion there and back. So for dinner, we were so exhausted from like the plane ride from that day and walking around. We popped into this place called the Melt Shop, and I got a patty melt, and I got a Nutella fluff milkshake. It was so good. And my portion ended up being $16.31 for dinner. And then after we got dinner, honestly, we were so exhausted, we called it a night. We went back up to the hotel room, and we ended up just staying in and watching TV and getting ready for our next day. So for day 1, my grand total came out to be $83.44. All right, moving on to day 2. There's a little cafe right beside Park Central Hotel, and we eat there every morning for breakfast. It's like an annual thing when we go. Just got this croissant. My breakfast cost $5.08. Afterwards, we went back to our hotel for a little bit, and then we walked down to Central Park. We walked all through Central Park, and then we walked all the way down to Rockefeller Center. By the time we walked that far and spent all that time outside, we were freezing cold. So we stopped to get a Starbucks, and my Starbucks cost me $6.21. After our Starbucks, we just continued to walk and see some outdoor sights. We saw Rockefeller Center, everything like that. And this was around lunchtime, so we were starting to get pretty hungry. We really wanted a New York pizza. So we looked up on Google Maps, just the best place to get New York pizza around where we were at. We went into this place, I think it was called Little Italy, and I just got a slice of pizza and a soda. And my lunch was $6.91. After lunch, we were super cold, so we just went back to our hotel. We settled in for a little bit because we were going to be going to a Broadway show later that night. So we just sat in the hotel lobby. Eli's mom got a drink. We sat in the hotel lobby for a little bit, and then we actually went upstairs and just rested because we knew it was going to be kind of a late night. I'm a grandparent. I already admit that I'm a grandparent. So we went back up to the hotel room. It was kind of late at this point, maybe like 4, so we stayed up there until 6, and then we needed to start walking to the Broadway show. We ended up not getting dinner before the show because we didn't want to feel rushed, so we just went to the Broadway show. My Broadway ticket was $109.02. We went to see Waitress. It was super good. I highly recommend it. We had such a great time watching the show, and during the intermission we actually went to get a drink. My drink ended up costing $8 even with the tip, so it was kind of pricey, but you're at a Broadway show, you're stuck in somewhere, so it's not gonna be cheap. So after the Broadway show was over, it was like 9 o'clock, and even though we hadn't eaten dinner, we weren't super hungry. So on the way back from the Broadway show to our hotel on that walk, we popped into a deli right there, and I just got a brownie and a bottle of water to take back to the hotel with me. And then once we go back to the hotel, I just honestly ate that for dinner. So my grand total with the Broadway show comes out to be $144.47 for day 2. Day 3, this is the day that we went home. So once again, we ate breakfast at that little cafe right beside our hotel. I just got a cherry Danish, and I think I got an orange juice. My total came out to be $8.62, and after the breakfast, our flight was kind of early, so we needed to leave, but I did walk down to a souvenir shop, and I got Eli's nanny a taxi cab souvenir. It's like an ornament. She gets one every year, and that was $14.14. Then our eventful New York trip was over. We didn't have any time to do anything else. The cab ride took so long getting from Newark. We wanted to allow enough time for that again and to be at the airport early enough. Little did we know we would have like a 5-hour delay, but we still wanted to get there early. Okay, sorry, my camera died, so the angle may be a little bit different, but I think I was saying that we wanted to allow time to get to the airport. So once again, a cab fare was $35. We all split the cab, so it was like around 100 something, and we all split it. Once we got to the airport, I got another Starbucks, and my Starbucks was $7.20 for one coffee at the airport. So that brings my day 3 total, which was mostly a traveling day, to $64.96. And for all 3 days, that brings my grand total with the flight and hotel to $748.30. And without the flight and hotel, just for like what I did and what I spent money on, I spent $292.87. So I think this goes to show that even like you can travel and you can still have a good time even if you're not willing to spend like $2,000. I've seen some people do this and they've spent around $2,000. I know this is a little bit different than my teaching videos, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what a student teacher spends on vacation on a budget, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Daisy. Come here, Daisy. What did you do? Definitely need to go see it. It was so cute and it was really good. I have a picture. Actually, I don't know if I can put a picture. I think I can put a picture. Yeah, nothing's on stage.